Hello and good morning to all of my spirits wrapped in matter living a earthly experience. That includes all of my addicts still suffering in silence due to their addictions. I am D Venom. Thank you guys for joining me in regard to a mystical addiction and recovery. Any amount of your guys' positive energy shown on not just this social media platform, but all of my social media platforms are always welcomed. With that being said, let's get into addiction and recovery. All right, you guys, I am on my way to housing because you all know that we are in the process of moving. I've already completed my half of the paperwork. The new landlords have already completed their portion of the paperwork. They've since forwarded over that paperwork to housing, and we still have yet to hear from them. I need to know what is my final move-in cost moving forward. I have reached out to housing on several of occasions via phone and email, and I have not heard back from them. The new landlords have also reached out to housing via, email and or text, and they have not heard back from these motherfuckers. The last time that I allowed housing to handle my business, I ended up Hold on. I'm a different type of human being. I don't care if you're my own mother. I will keep receipts on your ass because you never know when you may have to use them later down the line. I ended up here at Cass Homeless Shelter. And it's not just, all housing's fault. I play a big part in this too, because I could have taken the initiative like I am doing now and drove my ass to housing while I was going through that homeless phase and got in their ass about their impetuosity in regard to people's livelihoods. I made sure, I'm a bitch. I made sure that I've located these motherfucking documents so that 2:22 time of this recording. Anyway, I made sure that I located these motherfucking documents so that I can pull them out once I get to housing, and I will record this shit. But anyway, I'm going to pull these motherfucking papers out and I'm going to put them in their faces and let them know that the last time I allowed you guys to take care of business on my behalf or whatever, I ended up at Cass. And I slept in my car at various different parks and whatever else the case may be. And it took a long motherfucking time until I occupied the keys to 740-3 East Turney Avenue. And I'm not going through that shit again. That's why I'm in Misty, my vehicle, and we are about to take this journey downtown, and I'm about to confront the situation. Anyway, I want to foreshadow something. The astrology store here in Glendale, Arizona has changed my life for the better. Just like I've been guided to a lot of other different people, places, and or things, I was guided to that store for a particular reason. 3:44 time of this recording. I go through this when I'm on podcasts. Every time I look up, there's an angelic number. Anyway, I was still deep into my addiction when I discovered the astrology store. When I went into that store looking for a book to learn how to better communicate with the universe, it wasn't meant for me to find any books related to that particular topic. It was meant for me to find that motherfucking book, 4:22 time of this recording. It was meant for me to find that book, The 7 Type of Spirit Guide, How to Connect with Your Cosmic Helpers, for a reason. It was meant for me to find that book. And because I found that book, I'm unlocking a lot of shit. A while back, while I was still deep into my addiction, I don't want to give too much away, but the astrology store has something that can detect the colors of a person's aura. I wanted them to film me getting my aura test done. And they were willing to do this because they foreshadowed the fact that ample individuals record in their store. They have a tarot card reader that does tarot in their store. And, people go in there and record their sessions as well. I blew my chance considering I was still fucking with methamphetamine and whatever else. Spirit and the universe are telling me that I need to either call or take my ass over to the astrology store and pitch this idea to them that I have in my head. I don't have this idea in my head for a reason. It's there because I need to act upon it. I've allowed plenty of blessings to slip through these fingers because I did not act upon it. This is not the time to be lackadaisical in regard to making shit happen. Recall, I have deities working behind the scenes. They are going to make this legacy happen. And they are going to build a new approach in regard to how I save my people of addiction that are still suffering in silence. 6:44 time of this recording. And as you guys can see, I'm looking off. I'm in my favorite spot across the street at the park/courthouse. 6:55 time of this recording. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional, but before it's all said and done, y'all will treat me as spirit and not as human. I have to get to that astrology store and I have to talk to them in regard to, it's about to be 10:33 here in Arizona right now, 10:33 a.m. in Arizona. I need to get to that astrology store. 7:33. I need to get to that astrology store because the universe is telling me that I need to get there or either call them. I can't let this idea in my head go to waste. That store has changed me because I found that damn book, The 7 Type of Spirit Guide, how to connect with my cosmic helpers. I've known that I've always had cosmic helpers, but I don't want to say too much, but my Pinterest account has been deactivated for various different reasons. Fuck them. But I had a board dedicated to the invisible. I don't open up about stuff like this because people think that mediums and stuff like that and people that have psychic abilities and whatever else are crazy. Fuck y'all. I've taken pictures of my cosmic friends and I posted them on various different sites. When I was working at Goodwill, I worked in the department where I had to sort the shit, and the shit would be in the Gaylords. I taken pictures and videos, and I think I still have them, of various different shapes and stuff, entities that probably no one else would be able to see. But I had to take those pictures as proof. I don't have to explain myself to any of you motherfuckers. I know that. I had a damn good conversation with a good friend of mine. 9:33 time of this recording. I just missed 9:33 by a minute. It's 10. I missed 10:33 by a minute. It's 10:34 now. A good friend of mine that's working on, helping me work on my clothing merch or whatever the case may be. We were talking about the spirit world and whatever else the case may be. And I was getting a little spiritual, with them. And I kind of held back, and I'm like, I don't mean to preach or whatever. And they were just like, why not? And they kind of gave me that confidence to be me. I'm tired of hiding who I truly am. How can I say this? I want to choose my words carefully, and I'm so ADHD. I had the perfect thing that I wanted to say in regard to this. I don't want to continue hiding who I truly am as a spirit for the sake of others, and that's not what the fuck I want to say. 10:55 time of this damn recording. I'm tired of making people feel comfortable. I'm not here to make you motherfuckers feel comfortable. That's not how Source created me. I'm here to make y'all think and make you feel very uncomfortable around my ass. As I said in one of those recordings, I noticed how some of y'all watch me. Let me go. 11:22, time of this recording. I gotta go. All right, namaste.